Hey guys, just wanted to do a little video here to show you how I'm making out with the progress with the bar top I'm building. Just doing a little wiring. But as you can see, things are coming out pretty good. I'm super happy with it. Got my little shout outs down here. MLP, Drew Talks, ETA Prime, and Phil's Doodles. Thank you guys. Could have never done it without you. Let's have a peek at this side art. Little metal slug. I made all this on Photoshop. Downloaded everything. Select start. Select start. Alright, that's that. Now, I have the guts here. Let me show you the guts. Let me put this phone down so I don't get anybody dizzy. There we go. Okay. Just shift that over a little bit. Now on the back here, I have a lot of stuff that runs on 12 volts. Namely this fan and the LEDs for the marquee up there are all 12 volts. So I went with a 12 volt power supply because also I wanted this to run off a thermostat, which is right here. And I set the temperature to this. If it gets above, I don't know what I have, I'm going to set it maybe 100 degrees inside the cabinet, this fan will kick on. Otherwise it'll be off, which is good because it won't be a lot of noise. This is the audio amplifier. I'm probably going to set it to max and then just turn the volume down inside of emulation station. Has the jack. Then you got the speaker out here and this other speaker out here, left and right. Runs on 5 volts. Puts out, I believe, 3 watts per channel, which is fine for what I'm doing. Over here, I have 2 separate, these are buck boost converter boards. They're adjustable. I put a fan on it, keep them cool. And one's to only powering the amplifier, because the amplifier draws about, they said 2 amps. So I kept the 2 power supplies separately. One for the amplifier and one for the Pi. Also I have on off button that'll be a GPIO shutdown, and also there's on the back you can see here, this is going to be for the latching switch for the bezel light in case you don't want it on. That's going to be the on off switch. Power input, fan grill, which I think I might paint, or I might leave it like that. And also hold on, let me look for it. Alright, I found it. I just wanted to show you guys the HDMI cable. I did a little video on this last week, or the week before, I can't remember. But this will be an HDMI out, in case I want to hook it up to my TV. Alright, that being said, what I can do is I can plug this in and I'll show you guys how it works. There we go. Let's try to get a good shot of that. Alright. Now see over here, I got 5.22 volts out. You can switch it. 12.2 volts coming in. Up here you can't really see this one because it's under the fan. Actually you can, it's 5 volts. This amplifier was pretty specific as to not give it more than 5 volts, but I know the Raspberry Pi likes it just a touch over. So I give them about 5 1/4 volts. This here is the thermostat, and I'll show you how that works. So I go to set 28 degrees. I can knock it down. Let's set it to 70. Oh, let's go on. It's 22.3. So let's go down to 25. There we go. Now over here is the thing that gets the temperature. It's a little probe. I'll watch the temperature go up. Just by putting my hand on it, and then the fan will kick on. Hey? Pretty neat, huh? And then if I let go of it, the temperature will drop and the fan will shut off. So, because I wanted a fan because I didn't want any overheating problems inside the cabinet, but I didn't want it to run all the time. So this was my solution. I could have gone a little overboard with this, but I got my 12 volt power coming in here on this cable, which goes to this distribution board, which is mounted underneath the thermostat, and yeah, the wires go where they need to go. Also, there's something else I didn't show you. Let me there we go. Underneath here is the speakers. Oh, it's a terrible shot. There we go. They're little 2-inch speakers. I can show you that from the back side. Excuse me for talking so quietly, but my kids are asleep upstairs. I don't want to wake anybody up. So, there's the speakers up there. There's the Raspberry Pi with the dual fan kit mounted to the back of the 7-inch screen. So, I'm going to do a little more work here, guys. I'll probably try to keep this video under 15 minutes. I'm going to do a little work, and hope you guys enjoy. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I gotta try and neaten these wires up somehow. I'm probably gonna mount that board right there. That looks like a good spot for it, don't you guys think? I'll try to neaten them wires up the best I can. Other than that, I gotta do some soldering here. Because the coin and start buttons are illuminated, but the USB interface board I had doesn't have the third power. So I have to make one, which won't be too bad. I'm assuming those are the tabs for the lights. Do a little solder in here. I could actually daisy chain these together. Now that I think of it, which I'm gonna. But for now, let's do this. I got one of those little tripod things. I just didn't want to bring it out. There we go. Let's put the blue wire on this side. Dirty. There we go. Now, for my next trick, wire these in parallel. that one. Let's do this one. There we go. Alrighty. Do this one little thing here, and then I'll let you guys go. Alright. At least now I got power, which is these guys right here. So I'm going to cut this off so I don't plug it into the board, but I'm going to solder it to the back where the 5 volts comes in for the USB feed. Alright. Oh, don't tell me. Talk about a tight fit, guys, huh? Jesus Christ. God, that is tight. Tell me, I forgot to put the ring on. You guys can see this? Yeah. Need small hands. There we go. I have to do the same thing with this one. No. This one's right. Alright. That's that. Nothing short now. I'm gonna plug this guy in and this guy in. Start and select. Now, the USB cable is right here. So I got I should check these for polarity first. Oh, let's see. I get so afraid when I plug this in, making sure that there's no wires shorted anywhere. Let's see. Are we gonna reach? No. Get a little closer. There we go. Alright, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Alright, blue's positive. Remember that, guys. Blue's positive. So, on the back of here, you can solder these wires right to the board. And then might add a little solder to this here. Use it. Let's see. Get this somewhere where I can hold it. Come on, baby. Work with Daddy. Come on. Alright, so the negative one's on the top. Right? Yes, ground. So that's the ground. So if I solder that wire right there, this is going to be tricky. Clean the iron. Come on. Gotcha. Alright, now I just gotta do the same with this one. On the positive. I really should have brought my thing out. That'll be it, man. The pictures are on there. So that should work. That should work. Just gonna put a couple little screws in there to hold that in place. Neaten up all my wires. Because that's a mess. Gotta at least screw that on straight, you dummy. There we go. Yeah. I'd say that looks pretty good, guys. What do you think? Like I said, I gotta neaten up these wires, get them all out from underneath here. Get my zip ties. I'll zip tie this all up, make it nice and neat. USB gets plugged in right here. That's gonna go right into the pie. And yeah, that's it for now, guys. Next video I do, this thing will be done. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks.